Hey guys, this is your girl Anjanette Curry. Welcome to week 9. Week 9, we've made it. Guys, you've been working so hard. You've start fixing your own credit. You sent the letters. You received the letters back. You got some things removed. You put that $1,000 to work, right? So you're seeing your credit score go up. If you follow about all the steps that I listed, your credit score should be going up. If not, then it's something that you're not doing, something that you need to go back and read because if you have completed all the steps, your credit score should be going up. Um, Now it's time for us to fund our dream, whether it's buying a home or saving for that dream vacation or buying that dream car we've always wanted or even paying for our dream wedding, right? Um, because you don't want to charge those on your credit cards. You don't want to put those kind of expenses on your credit card. Okay. If you can save the money, you got the time. We're in week 9. We're going all the way to week 24. So we got time to start setting some things in place. And one of the things I want to set in place is to start saving for our dream. So now, um, let's see. So first thing first, you need a game plan. We need to create a game plan so we can know the proximity and how much money we need to save a month. So what you need to do is, if it's buying a house, I would say go talk to your loan officer at the bank, or go talk to a real estate agent or a real estate broker. And what you need to do is decide how much house you can afford, or how much house you want to purchase. So if you're trying to purchase $150,000 house, or if you're trying to purchase a $200,000 house, so you need to uh, figure out what's the closing cost on that house. What would be the estimated, because they can't give you actuals, but they can kind of estimate by the amount of the house. Say if I'm buying $150,000 house, what would be the estimated closing cost on that house? What would be the estimated if I have to put down earnest money? What typically most people put down on $150,000 house? Down payment, is it 10% down payment, or is some loan lending institution ask for 20% down payment? So you want to know that, do I need to pay 10% down or 20% down of $150,000? Home insurance, how much would the home insurance cost if I buy this house? 150,000. They can go in and kind of look at some neighborhoods and kind of give you like a typical scenario and kind of give you some estimates of what it would cost. So it's the same thing about a car. Insurance, how much would insurance cost on a 2020 Range Rover? How much, what would I have to pay down? Are there other expenses, like are there add-on costs like gap insurance, or some of them have like a maintenance insurance where everything is taken care of for the next 10 years and you can pay for that. I think it may be like an extra $3,000 or $5,000. So you want to save for that, so that way you don't accrue any hiccups when it's time for you to purchase. The same thing about a wedding. You don't want to save or charge your wedding expenses on your credit card. You don't want to go into a marriage in debt, because as we know, financial strain is the number one cause of divorces in this world outside of infidelity. So you don't want to put that on your spouse, or you don't want to put that financial strain on yourself. So it's best to plan your wedding out a year or two in advance, so that way you can save the money, and that way you won't have to struggle getting married. And then once you get married, you gotta live, you gotta eat. So you don't want to go into a marriage, getting married, and then coming home having to get a second job because you're in debt, because you just maxed out your credit cards, or you use all your savings, you use everything you had to pay for this wedding in your dream. Um, 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 what is it? Where they go? Your dream. I just went blank. But you know what I'm talking about. So you don't want to go into debt doing that. You want to have the money so that way it won't be such a stressful situation when you go into it. The same thing about your vacation, your dream vacation. You don't want to charge a dream vacation $2,000, $3,000 on a credit card when you can save the money. You can plan it a year out or 2 years out, save the money, plan it, save the money so that way you won't put yourself in a financial strain. You're not spending bill money. You're not maxing your credit cards out. You're not stressing your husband or your wife out. So you don't want to put any undue stress on you or your family. Okay, so what you need to do? How do I do that, Antoinette? How do I do that? So like I said, number one, you're going to go to a lending institution, probably a bank. Go talk to the loan officer or a real estate agent, or you could talk to a real estate broker, and they can sit down with you and kind of go over some things with you. Or you can Google it. YouTube is the best thing. I call it a YouTube university because you can learn everything you need to know on YouTube. I haven't had a problem. Anything that I wanted to know or anything that I wanted to learn, I Google it on YouTube and there it is. Somebody has a tutorial video on it. So research it. Go to YouTube. Try to figure it out yourself. But you need to know how much money that you need to save. And then you need a buy-to date. That's what I call it. You need to know when you need this money. Is it a year from now? Is it 2 years from now? Is it 3 years from now? Or is it 5 years from now? So that way you can know how long you got to save this money. The sooner you have to get this money, the more money you have to save. So remember and tell yourself that. So if you need to save $20,000 and you're trying to buy a house in 12 months, that's $833.50 that you need to put into an account every month. So if you know you don't have $833 to put in an account for 24 months, then you need to push it out. You need to push it out maybe 2 years or 3 years so that way you can save the money. Also, you need to know if you need to get like another stream of income. If you need to learn a trade, or if you need to get a second job, or if you need to figure out ways that you can earn extra money to fund this dream. Now, if you got a lot of bills that you're paying and you really don't have a lot of money to save, then you got to have an extra stream of income. You got to figure something out. I don't care whether it's getting a second job or you using your talents to make stuff to sell on Etsy, or you're making stuff, to sell on the social media site, or some type of service. You could provide a service like I sell sea moss. I mean, I do all kind of stuff. I do credit repair. I mean, I am a extra stream of income guru. So I try to figure out all kind of ways that I can make money. Like I got like 10 ways that I can make money. And so I'm constantly coming up with new ways because I want to fund my dream, and I'm figuring out everything that I can do to get that extra money to fund my dream. And sometimes you have to do that, okay? And then the next thing, when you come up with the buy to date, so what you're gonna do, you find out the amount that you gotta have, $20,000, we'll say, and then you want to push it out. Say you got 2 years to come up with this $20,000. So 2 years, we're gonna do it in months. So that's 24 months. So you're gonna take $20,000 divided by 24, and that's gonna give you $833.33. So I round that up to $833.50. That lets me know that every month I have to deposit $833.50 into a checking or a savings account. I got to come up with this $833. So I got to figure out a way that I can make sure I have $833.50 to deposit into a bank account, into a savings or checking every month. Okay. So once you figure that out, now you're going to make sure that you either deposit this into a high yield checking or a high yield savings. It doesn't matter which one. I say whichever one offers the highest interest rate, that's the one that you want to go to. You may want to think about um, going with a federal credit union. They usually have pretty good interest rates with high yield savings and checking. But do your research. Check online with some banks. I have an account with PNC Bank, and then I have an account with Synchrony Bank. They have some really good high yield interest rate. One of them is a checking account. One of them is a savings account. And I deposit money in that when I'm doing my savings, or one of them is a dream account, and then one of them is a savings account. And so this is money that I'm not touching for years, year out, or 2 years out, or 3 years out. So what it's doing is drawing interest every month. So as long as I let that money stay in there, it's drawing interest. So that way it's accruing extra. I'm getting paid to leave my money in that account, and you want to do that. You're leaving that money, letting them use that to borrow it. They're charging interest. Don't you want to get paid for them using your money? So get you a high yield checking or savings account, and it'll help you out a whole lot, guys. It'll help you out a whole lot. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, reach out to me. This is Anjanette Curry with PBS Financial Coaching and Services. I help people create a lifestyle and a dream life that they want. I help them fix their credit. I help them create a budget. I help them create what we call a financial game plan. That's what we're doing now. So join the journey. If this is your first time, coming into the group, go ahead and start with the welcome video, and then go from week one, unit one, all the way up to now to unit 9. And then if you have friends, invite your friends, share this video, let people know, hey, this girl is giving us all the secret sauce. All we got to do is just follow the steps. She's telling us exactly how to do it. She gave us the letters on to write. All we have to do is put our information in there, and then just do the steps and watch our credit score go up. That's all you have to do, okay? Don't be afraid to get this done. Don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to work on your own credit, because all they can do is say yes or no. They can't sue you. They can't put you in jail. So don't think that you can mess something up. No, you can't. Okay? I've done this 3, 4 times, and I'm helping people do this. So it's easy. All you have to do is just follow the steps. All right, just do the steps. I'm telling you, just do the steps. All right, that's all I have. Guys, have a great day. Thank you guys for tuning in for week 9. Next week, we're going to go through week 10. So check back with me. I should be posting week 10 shortly. I'm out. See you guys later.